Hi, K through 5th grade. Welcome to art. It's simple this week. It's Mother's Day. When I think of Mother's Day, I think of flowers. So I have this vase here that somebody gave me from Turkey, and it's very ornate, it's very painted, and I would put some long flowers in if I had some. When I was probably 7 or 8, I went to the jewelry store and I picked out this vase for my mother. And I bought it with my own money. And there it is, a vase. And it's a very unique vase. And I put lots of flowers in here because the opening is so large. Now, if I'm with you, and you may not have many flowers in your yard, or you may have no flowers in your yard, but next door may have a flower or two. You might ask your neighbor, you might call them and say, hey, can I have one flower from my mom for Mother's Day? And they probably give it to you. So here is what is called a bud vase. It has a very small opening to it. There's one. And here is another one. These were my mother's, and now they're mine. And so little tiny one flower in there. Well, I live in an apartment building, but there are so many flowering trees right now, so I'd probably take my very sharp scissors, if I had a mother, and very sharp scissors, and if I was going to put something in a vase, and go clip a branch or two and put them in a vase, and it would be flowers for Mother's Day. So you can do that, or you can make your own. I have a round jar that I would just trace around on paper. And here is something else. This is something that has a hole in it, and I could trace around it to make circles. So there are some circles. And then I can make some petals. And most flowers have about 8 petals on them. And you can make petals. And this is just a straight piece of paper. And you can cut it. And then later on you could cut it into a leaf shape like that. And then you could glue it on the back of the circle and make a flower. But I found out that I didn't have the right paper. That paper was too thick. So I got a magazine out. It was an art magazine. And I did something like this. I'm going to show you how to curl the petals. So I just made straight petals. I'm going to cut this petal in maybe 2-3 sections. I don't cut it all the way. There it is. I've cut that. I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to take it and I'm going to just press it and pull back and put my finger on the back of the paper, pull back, and now it becomes curly. And you can make, I put 2 layers on the back. There's the back. 2 layers on the back. And I would probably put more in here. It would look more like a chrysanthemum. I don't say that word very well. And then I could fold a regular piece of paper. I have to have a purple piece of paper here. And I would look at it, I'd put it maybe on the front of my card. Or I could draw a picture and put it on the front of my card. On the inside, I could use more cutouts. I cut hearts out, and I put little hearts on it. And then I could write my poem here, and if I wanted to write another message, put it right here. So there's lots of things that you could do with cards and with using your imagination. You could just draw it if you like. You could cut out something like this and not curl the leaves and make petals and then put it down, glue it down, and then you could lift up each petal and write a word. You could say, my mom is. And for each petal, it could be, my mom is funny, a good cook, cute, nice, etc., etc., etc. You can write your message underneath your flower. You can make these flowers smaller with a smaller circle. Or you can use a circle and just draw petals. And you can make a vase. You can do a stem with some leaves all the way down to a flower pot or something on the front. So there's lots of things that you can do with just those two things. So enjoy. Give your mom a really nice note. They really like those. And I challenge you to write a poem. Write a poem. And if you even want more of a challenge, set it to some music. Either music you compose yourself, you make up yourself, or music that you already know and you can write the words to it. Enjoy this weekend. Say hello to Mom. Say I love you. And I will see you next week. Bye.